Last year, when I first told you guys my price prediction for the 2020 to 2021 Bitcoin bull run, I was laughed at, mocked, called a moon boy, a cold-blooded BTC shiller, all because I said 225K when it wasn't popular to think that. Now, it's so popular to believe in a six-figure Bitcoin that even the bankers are doing it. But they are upping my prediction by a lot. That's right, one of the biggest companies in the entire world is predicting Bitcoin goes to $300,000 by December next year. Find out who it is and why they are so bullish. Let's get it. Welcome to BitBoy Crypto. My name is Ben. Every day I show you how to make money in cryptocurrency. If you like money, then make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell for notifications. Make sure you get your notifications turned on through your YouTube settings as well. In this video, we're going to be discussing Bitcoin heading to 300K, what the next major resistance for Bitcoin could be, an exit scam you've got to hear to believe, and much more. First, let's look at where Bitcoin is right now. At the moment, BTC is having several fights against the $16,400 level. I suspect by the time you watch this video or I get done writing it, not only will Bitcoin be over that number, but could be much higher. It could be heading all the way to 17K in the next 24 to 48 hours. There's a lot of bullish momentum right now. What's really unbelievable is that we are still seeing positive price movement in spite of the fact a whale recently placed a $100 million short against Bitcoin. Usually, those words alone would bring fear and panic to the market. But that's in a bear market, guys. This is a bull market. Now, many people do expect us to have one more big volatile pullback for the end of the year, but maybe not. I tend to think we will. But I've actually got a pretty good long open right now on Bybit. I've been 25x since $16,280. Seen some pretty good profits along the way, but I'm holding out until closer to 17K. I may look to close this trade around 16,800, just depending on the momentum I'm seeing. If you're a trader and still haven't signed up for Bybit, you can do that by visiting bybit.bitboy.live. They also have a big $500 deposit bonus promotion going on right now, so if you're interested, make sure to follow all the directions on the screen. Basically, all you got to do is register and then use a promo code to get up to $500. Make sure, though, to be responsible, and this is not for beginners. Experienced traders, please. Now, I'm being good today, so I have my stop losses set in my trade. Let's hope I don't get stopped out and make some gains. We can check out my trade on the live stream tomorrow. Now, there are always a ton of factors that lead to bullish moves like this, but possibly the news out of Citibank could be a little extra moon juice for us because it's big. Hopium ain't just for influencers anymore, folks. A senior executive at Citibank wrote a report about Bitcoin's prospects that was leaked to the cryptocurrency community. I would like to say that I'm shocked by what it says here, but Bitcoin has been turning haters into believers for a hot minute, and it will continue to do so. Here's a screenshot from the report outlining how Bitcoin is the 21st century gold. I think he stole that from me. The executive, Tom Fitzpatrick, says he believes everything looks right for another huge run-up. He believes Bitcoin will make monumental moves this go-round. So big, in fact, that he believes the price of Bitcoin could moon to $318,000 by December of 2021. Now, my prediction is 225K. Stock to flow chart says 290K. And I gotta say, I think if we actually start hitting those numbers, we're all gonna be pretty happy. The thing that is really crazy, though, is that now we're starting to see a lot of consistency in these predictions. And I mean, there should be. Unless Bitcoin does something it has never done before, i.e. not have a huge bull rally following the halving, then we're heading to six figures easily. Some believe in a longer time frame over 2022 or 2023 for the bull market to end, but I have no reason to believe that that will be the case. I think we will see the peak by September of next year. But one key resistance level Bitcoin must tear through in order to get to the moon is $1 trillion. That's right, you heard me correctly. But we, of course, are not talking about the price of each individual coin here. We are talking about the Bitcoin overall market cap. An analyst from Bloomberg, Mike McGlone, believes that once BTC clears all-time highs at 20K, there's no clear resistance level after that. I mean, at that point, we would be in price discovery, and we could see Bitcoin do crazy numbers. The question, though, is how quickly will it hit the $1 trillion mark? As you see on the chart here, This would put Bitcoin at $55,000, over a 3x from where we are now. I'll take it. You probably will too. Maybe I'll still have my long open by then. I'll probably chicken out. Update, Bitcoin just busted through 16.5K like nobody's business, so I'm feeling pretty good with the trade. Can't wait to show you guys tomorrow. Now, speaking of huge gains, one coin that has killed it over the last few days is Litecoin. That's right, you forgot it even existed. But recently, it's been climbing the top 10 again and is poised to possibly take over Bitcoin Cash and market cap. Charlie Lee, the founder of Litecoin, actually posted a cryptic emoji-filled tweet, and thanks to Master BTC LTC on Twitter, we have the translation. Litecoin flip be cash soon. Now, if that did happen, that would put Litecoin back in as the number 6 overall crypto. Many people certainly didn't expect to see it still in the top 10, but I've been telling you guys for a while that Litecoin is the most consistent performing altcoin throughout the years. It's almost always in the top 10. Many people have been writing it off lately, but like I tell folks, crypto is cyclical. All the coins usually take a turn, and Litecoin may be getting ready to have its time to shine. Litecoin is already up 12% this week alone. Great news for all you Litecoin holders. Last story I want to get to is an exit scam in the form of a rug pull, it's just a weird story, by Pamp Network. If you remember, we covered this project several months ago. This was a coin that was guaranteed to go up due to deflationary tokenomics and charging people 8% when they sell. Now, I even personally invested my own money into that one. But as you can see on the all-time chart here that basically goes back 6 months, it's been on a downtrend for a long time. So hopefully most anyone who invested in it had already pulled out, because this is what happened yesterday. The token basically went to zero. It's a long, complicated story on how it all occurred, but we'll try to give you the basics. The team supposedly gave private key access to 2 of their devs. One of the devs, surprise, took off with all the money and then minted billions of tokens to totally devalue the currency. So whether or not this story is 100% accurate, if it's the real story, that's what we've been given. And this here is supposedly the guy who did it. They're talking about reporting him to the FBI. I'm sure it's already been done. So people are asking me why I covered this project in a sponsored video several months ago. Well, my team did our due diligence at the time. We understood an Anon team as a red flag, and I'm pretty sure I said that in the video itself. I usually do. But the smart contract had 2 security audits on it that, frankly, we were happy with. And unless I'm misunderstanding what my smart contract guy is telling me, he's saying that sometime between my video and this rug pull, the smart contract was switched. But if you watch this channel, you know about 6 weeks ago, we completely stopped covering anonymous teams in a sponsored capacity. We've already done it. And I try to stay away from them completely, even in my own investing. But that dang Bitcoin, hard not to talk about that one though. But here's the thing, guys. This is crypto. Stuff happens. Rug pulls, hacks, exit scams. Well, they're all part of the ecosystem. Anyone who has any experience in this space absolutely knows that. It's just facts. So you have one of 2 choices. Play it safe or walk on the wild side. If you want to play it safe, then you have no business on Uniswap. Stick to Coinbase and the top 20 coins. And hey, that is a fine way to do it. Maybe even better. But if you like living dangerously, then sometimes you get burned. It's just a fact, and I'm no different. I've lost a lot of money falling victim to rug pulls over the last 6 months. But those losses are baked into the life of a degen investor. If you are going to go full degen, you can't be shocked when projects do this. And if you play it safe, then you don't have anything to be worried about. High risk, high reward. But don't forget about the risk part. On some level, when you make investments, you have to stake some type of trust. Nothing is foolproof and nothing is guaranteed. You should just make sure if you do go degen and invest in Anon teams or projects with Anon teams, you understand that these things happen. That's why I'm out on Anon teams, and I have been for a while. That's all I got. Be blessed. Way out.